Hey guys, and welcome to Learn English with me. Today, I'm going to start with some questions. How long have you been learning English? And have you ever felt like no progress happening or felt like not getting anywhere? If you feel so, this video is for you because today we're going to be discussing how to level up your English on your own at home. And I will give you some tips to get back on track and leap forward in a short space of time. But before that, make sure that you have subscribed my channel and not gonna miss my new lessons. Let's dive in. Learning English is all about creating habits. Learning English, how they are related. I will let you know where it comes from. Your habits form your identity. Actually, whatever you do every day indicates that who you are. And if you want to improve your English, it should become part of your daily life. It should become something you can be away from, something you deal with every day. So, English will be part of your identity as you move up the levels. And that's the beauty of language learning. But you might come across this question that how can I implement habits of learning English every day? How can I make it part of my identity? To better answer these questions, you need to come to the real world and keep it in your head that language learning is a long process. It's not going to happen over 3 months or 6 months. Because there are lots of misunderstandings about language learning that cut you off from what it really is. I myself, as a non-native English speaker, have been through this process. I have encountered all these difficulties, and I deeply understand all the challenges you will face through language learning. And I'm all aware how hard it could be when you first meet a native one and when it's time to speak, but a mental block happens that slows conversations down. And you might, lose your confidence. I don't mean to let you down, but let's face it. We need to be clear on learning English needs patience, passion, consistency, motivation, and hard work. Let me put it this way. Actually, it takes a lot of effort, and continuity is one of the most important parts. And if you're consistent enough way to go, then the rewards will be huge. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That's the key. And that's the way you can overcome that mental block and have a lot of expressions, idioms, ideas at your disposal. So if you want to make it happen and create habits improving your English and get into the habits, you need to start small. Start with something light. Make it simple, make it possible. To me, learning a little and often is more effective than studying for hours at a time once every few weeks. That's the way you can build up. You can make 10 minutes after 1 week and then 20 minutes. And over time, you can take a step further and take extra time and keep it up. And remember, bite-sized habits are more likely to become automatic. One more thing you need to notice is to make it enjoyable. Learning English should be fun. Incorporate that with something you really love, something you're passionate to know about. Literally with activities you genuinely enjoy doing, or something you do continuously, or even one of your daily activities. For example, if you do work out every day, you can integrate it with English. To review every single step in English. Or, you enjoy cooking and you cook every day. You can talk about it in English, from preparing the ingredients to taking it out from the oven or serving or even eating. It makes it enjoyable because you're doing something you really enjoy and you're practicing English at the same time. It keeps you eager and motivated, actually. Next point is to surround yourself with English. If you're after getting into a progress, you need to surround yourself with English. It guarantees your progress. And it also helps you think in English. Wherever you go in your house, there might be something to practice, something to learn. You can, I don't know, stick vocabularies, expressions everywhere around your house, or, I don't know, label everything in your kitchen, in the bathroom, in your bedroom, everywhere. I mean, connect everything with English. If you're interested in watching movies, watch it in English. If you listen to music, I don't know, listen to English ones. And if you tend to read books, take an English one. Or, I don't know, if you buy something new and you need to check out the instruction, go for the English part. You need to be actually hungry for learning English. And you need to be curious, of course. These are great ways to be more exposed and challenge yourself and eventually make a noticeable progress in a short space of time. Let's move on. Activate the vocabulary you've learned. What we've already discussed was mostly about input. I mean, reading something like reading a book or reading an article, or listening to something like listening to a podcast or listening to music or watching a movie. They all are input in language learning process. So input includes whatever we absorb. And it's significant to know that input should be activated by output, and output includes speaking and writing. Actually, whatever we put into our brain should come out one day. And we naturally and generally have a harder time dealing with output. First, you should make sure that you're receiving enough real-world input. And if you're learning English from a place that English isn't spoken, it would be hard to receive enough real-world English input. But in a way, all these inputs we've talked about are left out to make understanding English easier for you. But before speaking, you need to know what real-world English sounds like, and then get speaking. Because the best way to practice English is to actively use it. And to actively use it, there are many different ways that can easily fit into your day and make you recall whatever you've already learned. You just need to find a way you feel comfortable with. For example, you can use them in a conversation with a native one, or you can join a meetup, or I don't know, you can use the apps that give you the chance to speak, like House Club. House Club prepares a comfy space that you can send audio messages. Apart from that, you can take daily time talking to yourself. I personally believe that it's the best place to start. I don't know, talking about everything, talking about your plans, your goals, I don't know, talking about your concerns, or whatever happened to you the day before, or any other thing that you enjoy. Just find a way to speak and try to use your passive knowledge to make it active. Along with any other learning materials, writing is one of the most powerful ones. I'm not talking about writing an essay. I'm just talking about writing, I don't know, a diary. Talk about your day. Write about your day. I'm going to add one more thing, accelerating and simplifying the process of language learning. Practice pronunciation every day. Whenever you look up a new word on dictionary, first check out the pronunciation, because it helps you better understand native speakers and also to be more understood. If you say something that is grammatically wrong, native speakers probably understand you. But if you mispronounce something, they might have no idea what you're talking about. So try to build your pronunciation from very first levels. All these techniques we talked about today have worked for me, and if you develop these daily habits, they will make you a confident English speaker. If you know anything else that has worked for you, please share it down here. I would be happy to know. And if you like this video, please leave a comment down here, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Take care and goodbye.